I've always wanted to do this. In Switzerland, add computers and even televisions to the growing list of recycled products. While the technicians who built these machines might cringe at what goes on at this factory, the environmentalists are cheering. Disposal of these products is a contentious issue. They produce many potentially damaging byproducts if incinerated or used in landfill. A Swiss company, Inter Recycling, has found that separating and refining previously discarded plastics and metals can be a profitable operation. It seems a supply shortage isn't going to be a problem in future. Some companies and even individuals are upgrading their hardware every year. As a result, the lifespan of computers has been reduced. Many of these units are just 4 or 5 years old, but in the next few days, this is all that's going to be left of them. Now that's in stark contrast to the mess that's left over from the conventional method of burning computers. Switzerland has placed a ban on such burning. Many countries still allow it. At this plant, there are no shortcuts. 3 tons of electric waste are treated every hour. Once the metal, plastic and glass components have been separated by hand, they're dealt with independently. The plastic parts undergo a rigorous shredding, which breaks them down progressively into a high-grade, reusable base product. All those bits and pieces that go in at the top end up in the form of small plastic granules. To make a quality compound material, the company adds this fiberglass dust, which is refined from the glass base plates of circuit boards. The metal too is crushed into small fragments before being blasted in a high-temperature oven. At 1200 degrees Celsius, any remaining plastics are burnt off. At this temperature, dioxins are destroyed in a matter of milliseconds. Then follows a detailed chemical analysis of samples taken from the raw metal. These tests determine which method will be employed to extract the precious metals contained in the waste. The electronic products sent to the factory contain a variety of them, but none more valuable than this. Now here's some food for thought. Just 1 ton of recycled circuit boards produces this little gem, a 250-gram gold button. In parts of South Africa, they're drilling 3,000 metres into the earth to produce between 3 and 10 grams per tonne. This is the gold mining of the 21st century. That same tonne of waste also produces 1 kilogram of silver, 100 kilograms of copper, lead, zinc, cadmium. All are recovered in their purest form from an electrochemical breakdown of the raw metal. Such a sophisticated procedure comes with a high price tag and a built-in saving. Costly it might be, but consider this. The vehicles that use just a 1 kilometre section of the autobahn that runs adjacent to the factory spew out something like 30,000 kilograms of nitric oxide every year. At full production, the factory emits just 220 kilograms of NOx every year. That's 1/10 that of the strict levels laid down by the Swiss government. We're all aware that a cleaner environment can mean a sacrifice in the hip pocket. It's now official policy in Switzerland to build the recycling cost into the product.
It means that when the customer is buying the equipment, they already pay the recycling cost of the material.
So that will make these quite expensive?
Yes, for example, what we are calculating for complete PC, it will cost around 100 francs or $70 per piece.
As environmental regulations increase the financial penalties on those responsible for contamination, the recycling of high-tech waste will have even more appeal in future. Some of Europe's largest companies, like the German giant Siemens, are already buying back the refined metals and plastics for use in the manufacture of new products, thereby completing a new cycle, a green technology that's time has come.